You finished in 9 days, 18 hours, 49 minutes, 59 seconds, 10 dogs on the line in 10th place. I don't know if there's an award on this race that you haven't won other than our champion. You're in our top 10 again, and you've got 10 dogs. Several years ago, you finished with your entire stream. What's your connection with these dogs that you finished with such good numbers?
Well, I've had these same 10 since Ruby, so I didn't think I had good numbers when I left Ruby, when everyone around me had bigger teams, but these little 10 made it all the way from Ruby, so pretty proud of them.
Montana didn't have a lot of snow this year. Race to the Sky was canceled. Fairbanks got some snow. Where did you train this winter to get miles on these dogs?
Just in Montana, because I have a tour business down there too, so we train down there. But so I've run 21 Iditarods, but one of the dogs that finished on my very first Iditarod team in 2001 is the fourth, I think, and fifth generation great grandmother, whatever that is, to these dogs here. So wow. I've raised. So if you're wondering what the connection is, like, I've raised them all from puppies, and yeah, their great grandmother finished with me on my first Iditarod, so that's kind of cool.
It's early. I've been hanging out with your dad. He hasn't made us coffee yet. What stands out on this year's trail? You've been down it 21 times. You and Aaron were kind of our quote-unquote old-timers. What's it like to be that person that the other mushers on the trail are looking up to?
Well, all I can say is I don't know where the years went by, but I can say, like, I used to run on the trail with Rick Swenson and Charlie Bowling and Vern Halter and some of the old greats that I consider the old greats, right? So I feel pretty blessed and privileged that I got to run with some of those guys.
After 21 years, what's a piece of advice you would give to our 16 rookies?
Never give up. Just keep going. Things change so fast.
Was there a changing point in this race where you were like, it's not going how I planned, maybe I need to move to plan A, B, C? Pete said he went through the whole alphabet.
Well, I think you go through the whole alphabet every year. But for me, so you always visit with some of the other mushers, and I knew Aaron was going to go through Caltag to Tripod Flats, and so did a couple other mushers. And I was like, oh, I don't know, that's just a long run, and I love Tripod Flats Cabin, but I have too much crap in Caltag. I'm just going to stop in Caltag, and it's 35 below. I don't feel like going through. So I stayed in Caltag, and then I was like, all right, so I'm going to take stuff for a camp out. If things are going well, I'm going to go to just before Unalakleet. If they're not going well, I'll go to Old Woman. And they were, I don't know, they were about borderline either way. But I was like, heck with it. I'm just going to go past Old Woman to just before Unalakleet. And then at my camp out there, I was like, man, I screwed up. I so screwed up. I shouldn't have done this. This trail is really bad. It's so slow. I'm going to have to just stop in Unalakleet 20 miles later. Like, this was really stupid. I really screwed up. And right literally, as I was coming into Unalakleet, like half a mile before the checkpoint, I said, screw it. That was my plan. This is what I'm doing. And so I did it, and I went from like 16th to 7th. So it worked.
I think that's the expertise of watching these dogs for so many years and knowing exactly what you have in front of you. Congratulations, Jessie, on 10th place in the 52nd running of the Iditarod.
Thank you.